No, I pooped earlier. Ew. It's nasty. Oh yeah, so when we left off, we did the trip. We got fucking high as shit with Max and Parvati. Parvati.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Woo, she's sore!
It is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. How right you are. Words are overrated.
You're gonna get chased by the doggy. Get out of the food. You can come in here, but you can't eat the kitty food. Do you want to say hi to stream? Come here. Come here. Come here, puppers. Oh, you're too heavy to lift now. Let's say hi to stream. Let's say hi to stream. Come here. No, don't drink the kitty's water. That's not your water. Come on. Figured y'all would want to say hello. I mean, I could probably lift him if I wasn't so insanely sore. But, yeah, I have to do the full, like, squat, lift, when I try to pick him up. Okay, what are we doing now? So, we've done... Oh, Jinx, you still haven't left. I thought Jinx, he wanted out. But, Kai keeps bullying him. Yeah, I mean, we can just do this. Oops. Oh. I need to, like, actually leave. Well, Kai wants to play, and, he's just a big bumbling idiot. He plays too rough. So Jinx is like, fuck that, dude. He plays with him sometimes, but most of the time he's like not, oops, not about it. Right, Jinxie Cat? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We are gonna finally go to Byzantium.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello?
Hi, Wolfen. Hi, Salvatore.
I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Well, I want to get Parvati's outfit. Bijou! I have a friend named Bijou. True story. True story. Okay,
You didn't seem too much like traveling with us before you met that hermit fellow.
Yes. I was kind of an ass, wasn't I?
I wouldn't say that. You were more of an... well, I'm just glad you're not like that anymore.
Oh, I'm still an ass, just someone who knows he is. It's quite amusing, a ridiculous...
I mean, I don't think it's been short at all.
Just like the rest of us, then. You're all right, Mr. Victor.
I mean, people are saying it's like 30 hours doing side stuff. I mean, I don't think that's short. I think it depends like how much of it you're doing and how quick you're being about it, but like...
Why can't something...
Try Anticleos. It's better than nature.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Like where
Tell
this is
you
going.
what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
What? No?
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take good care of you. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit, but we still need a star, and I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say?
Well, I think they're comparing
You
it to
ready
New
for the
Vegas.
chance of a lifetime?
Okay.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures
be fun.
and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Now we'll see about that.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
It's weird seeing this, like, actually in game now. I kind of forgot that I saw this in the early preview that they did a few months back.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At
The
C&P
dissidents actually took over the refinery.
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy brew. Watch out for hour 3.
I've always loved
You, with the hips. Oh,
With the hips.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a
like
natural
the Capitol in Hunger
contrapposto,
Games.
my dear. The way you rest your weight against your
What does
hip
that mean?
suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things.
You have 45%
pollinate the
hips.
world
Can
with
I be mod?
I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear?
Am I just
Care to
supposed
make
to be
history
famous?
with me?
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out.
Ah, thank
Making
you.
an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Okay.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Okay.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My editor is going on a date and she needs a fine
You
outfit.
don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
She's so weird.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Persuade.
Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Measure her?
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
Yeah, okay, we can sling it.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour.
Man, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop being horny on main.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my
Splendiferous.
asking, have you any interest in modeling?
Oh my god.
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how.
Here I was
I
feeling
get scared just
special.
thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that
Ernie!
as clearly as I.
Okay, I wanna... Hello?
I can't wait to see those. What can I do for...
There we go. Want to buy stuff in things? Ooh, glasses. So cool. I don't even remember like what I have anyway. I like that I can just kind of sell my shit anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna touch the rest of that later. So I think I just have to put it in her inventory. Talk to her, see if she needs anything else.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Initiatives for the host. I'm eating here. Making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask
We're
her
doing
out.
it now!
Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
We are doing it now.
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her
You
out.
better.
Oh,
After all
I'm
the
so
shit we
nervous.
went through.
Having trouble focusing on my work.
The auto mechanical.
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know?
Alright. Let's go.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
We're here!
All right. She's on her way. How do I
Look
look?
at her! You look terrific.
My hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Woo! Do I always have this stuff here?
Sanitizing within established ranges.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably
Look
half
how
as tall as
nice
I was.
she looks.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that.
Look, they've
I
got
always thought it was funny when I
food.
get indignant
And
about
she's
something.
cleaned up so nice.
And he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt. But
She didn't clean up at all.
he'd
What the
never
fuck?
interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him.
You should leave the ship and let them enjoy their day
Anyone
together.
who
Oh,
helped shape you must have been special.
okay. They're gonna fuck. They go fuck. They go fuck. Okay, it's over now. I mean, they may or may not. Not really my business, but like.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that...
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like, and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
I know, I was there. So you let the meal, brought June in and started the music?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
Dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next?
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Wow! Oh my god. This is very sweet.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met June Lei at all.
That's
I don't know
really
nothing
cute.
about the Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life.
That's really cute.
So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Yeah, that's really fun. That's fucking, oh my god. Woo! I think that's the end of the quest. Yeah, quest completed, brother! We got a picture of them. Oh! Look how cute! Chad, look how cute! To my wildflower, thank you for an enchanting evening. Looking forward to many more. I'm gonna lose my goddamn fucking mind. That's so cute. Oh my god. It's adorable. It's adorable. Okay. Okay. Wait!
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Alright. Back to business as usual. My gay heart is so happy. Okay. Let's do this. Hi!
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board
I
has
agree.
eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Very important quest. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Sorry, way to catch up in this place. How the fuck did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
So they're not as golden
It's really
as they
so
look
people
evil
can
thing?
feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain about, you know? They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yes.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay, Scotty, you ready to catch a minister? Can't you get me to the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Scotty, you ready to catch a minister someplace less protected?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Looks like I've got work to do. Alright. So, let's go to the local bar, I guess. Can I fast travel? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. It's probably just the trend, to be honest.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
Oh, a real incident!
Hey! Hey! Stand back! You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Can we just, like, seduce him? Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest.
Good night, Captain. Have a good one.
guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Yeah.
That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Wow, thank you for telling me all of that. Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Just a load of barnacles. How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair
That's the
number already.
point.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
Hello, Nate.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
What's the matter, Jinxie? Come here. Well, come here. Come here. Ugh. Look at that kitty. Look at the kitty. Look, it's my baby. Careful, careful. Stop it. Let's get.
Have you tried our new cocktail spot?
Can use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanic.
Okay. Oh, this one.
Please allow me to improve your...
I'll have a drink. He says Spectrum vodka.
Hey, you look familiar.
Cheers to your promotion.
Cheers to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Okay.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked.
So.
Probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding?
It hurts to move my torso right now, Nate.
Please allow me to
Hey, you look for... It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
Yikes.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Anything you tell me about Mr. Clark?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
You haven't met him, have you?
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
Here you go.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't
You're gonna have the
stop.
worst hangover tomorrow already. That's a problem for tomorrow.
You know, that's a very good point.
I guess medium-colored hair would be brown.
Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Casually walks. Did he just die? Is he dead? Hold on, my cat's scratching on my door. I think he just fucking croaked. I think I just killed him. just... just insta-croaked. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't like the noise it makes.
I love Byzantium. What else are you doing with my art? Culture? Or who's winning?
There's just that guy talking to himself. It's like, what the fuck?
Is Mayfield still drinking? Idiots, probably.
Citizens, today
I usually feel sick for a long time before I actually end up getting sick. Really?
thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predicted
Ooh, I almost
borrowings,
fell.
we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring. Promotions
Is
are
it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Just gonna save.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Hashtag ad.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Minister's package. Sure.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
Excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really.
Yeah, the last time I got sick was just thanks to alcohol, and it was the first time I had been sick. In like a long time.
You're an artist, Captain.
Get me out of here. Okay. We'll up persuade. Up lie. Okay. Science weapon damage, range this way. That could be good, Armor Master. Or carrying capacity, probably. 20% damage. Your range attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. I'm gonna get that. Yes, I have his package. It's like a book or something.
fascinating to me that all of existence is simply atoms, molecules, and chemical reactions, which in turn create and govern our bodies, minds, and emotions. And yet somehow, we still
Hi, it's me
There's
again.
nothing to see here. Move along.
You know, that's just the sort of thing folks say when they're trying
Nothing
to
to
hide
see
something.
here.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Delivery.
Yeah. Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Very convenient. Am I close to the end of the game?
How did you get in here?
Oh. Hi.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister.
Yes.
Mr. Clark. Oh, wow.
Yep, I am
Minister Clark,
aware.
what a
That
remarkable
is
honor
him.
it is to meet you.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Seems like we're getting off on the wrong foot.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team.
No.
That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
What
I'm
is this
dumb,
system
not
coming
deaf.
to when even the Earth Minister is disillusioned beyond hope?
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only
This
holding
guy.
me here to keep me out of the way.
Yeah, probably, Josh. Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
He's attempting to game the system, but he won't be able to get away with it forever. Eventually, Rockwell's House of Cards will topple.
I dearly hope so, and you might be part of the equation. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would you go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Right before a tornado.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Okay, just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels.
Hi,
but
Regulator.
I'm afraid I don't know
Have you
specifics.
been?
Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
That sounds good. I prefer a quiet approach.
Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How'd you manage to hang onto your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here.
We all thought it'd be his
Obviously,
butthole.
the chairman surrounds himself with the cream of Byzantium's elite.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Well, thanks for your help.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years.
It has been a minute,
keep me
my
out of
dude. I hope
contact with the Earth
you've been
Directorate.
doing well.
But they need to know what's happening here.
It's on the cartridge.
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting
Your
minutes,
sex tape?
internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing
So
Halcyon.
not your sex tape.
Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
Mildly disappointing.
Putting your faith in the inherent goodness of mankind?
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
If it works, it'll be worth it.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Acropolis, more like Acropolis. Hey. Okay, sorry. Someone got pissed. Hi! Bye! Eh. Ooh, submarine school. Just in case. Anyway, haha, casual. Let's stay back up here. Yeah, it's pretty cold up here already.
How are you feeling, Mr. Vicker? After your, hallucinations?
Fantastic. But it must be said that the sensation of myself as a separate mind inside a bag of skin was the real hallucination.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. It's quite liberating to realize that one is simply an aperture through which the universe experiences itself, and that all my pain and suffering was of my own creation.
Hi. Just looting all your shit. Don't mind me. What's this worth? Really not much. No one saw anything. Don't open the door.
Impressive, as always.
Sometimes I'll like open the door while you're looting. It just makes things very awkward. No karma in this game. Never ask. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, my dude. Now, people keep saying it reminds them of BioShock, but I don't really get that vibe.
That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiate? How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them.
Why are you so
And
mean?
here you are, frolicking.
Gracefully, I might add.
Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from.
Okay, yeah, I can get
Honestly,
that,
what is
yeah.
the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
The board is supposed to let people into the city. How'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
From him? Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
Okay. What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones.
Chips.
And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary. So far
Her
ahead
version of
his time.
eyeshadow, I guess. I say thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum,
I don't know why,
personal
but I read your
hygiene.
message as, did she attempt
This
to do
city is
a
meant for
makeup?
us, the system's finest.
A makeup?
We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with
And
the
now
unworthy
that's just
and
like
the
how
ungrateful.
I'm-
And this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
Yeah, her name! Hortense Inglesby? what's early retirement?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest, most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves.
Mikey, I don't know if you're still in chat.
No one else is even allowed to go there.
Hold on, I gotta wait for her to shut up.
Tell me, how is that fair?
I really just need an option that a response is just, okay, boomer. Where is the okay, boomer dialogue option? I need it. Where is it?
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it,
Literally
not
an
the
okay
mechanics.
boomer moment.
It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Oh, we get paid this time. I like this plan.
I'm not doing anything for this bitch.
Listen to your...
Fuck her.
Your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest?
A friend.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
No, I'm gonna hard pass. Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
Nah, I'm a pass. No thanks.
I don't see how, but very well. Frolic along then. You're blocking my view.
I enjoy them. Go fuck yourself. Where was I going? Can I just go up this way? Is that like okay? I'm cold again. I took this off because I was hot, but now I'm cold again. The maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium connect to the Acropolis district. He's cold. Yeah, that's restricted.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
What in the law's name are you on about?
Here, you can hold them.
Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Bye. Was that all my bits? Okay, no. It was just a really specific random number. Tall. Little bit tall. Yep. Wow. When the dialogue is done well, which it is in this game in my opinion, I enjoy it.
Just act like we belong.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
I guess I
State
can
your
just...
business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
That's ridiculous.
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Joke's on you, that's my fetish. Alright. Quick save down here. I feel like this is a pretty major part of the game. I don't know if this is like close to endgame or not. Bye, Travis. I got cool weapons.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
And each chance, I'll say exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
I think I can just walk.
Move along.
It's locked.
How may I be of assistance? Personal
Any chance I can meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Figured that's what you were gonna say. This looks odd.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Yeah, me either, buddy. I would hate for that to happen.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. Wow, subtle. It's waiting for your sign up on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition.
Slowly stop living.
We're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. we will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So,
for the
obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Yikes.
That was all a story, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's not real.
Well, that was some.
I mean,
quite distressing
I don't
information.
disbelieve that they're
Captain,
running out of.
Could I have a moment of your time?
Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds on Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damned funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. First of all, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. Chairman, I've made some inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our inter-colony trade. Nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gone too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium in a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Before we do anything, let me talk to... Why are you over there? What the fuck?
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
Fucking, I don't know. We'll have to dig more into the issue and sort it all out.
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play. Your ability to talk us out of even the most hopeless situations hasn't failed us so far.
So far.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed, somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost. Misguided.
Okay. That's that. We're at the snow globe. It's Marina Beach. Look at that view, chat. Damn. alcohol and shit, I think. Yeah. I like that sound. Now what? Set the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale along with whatever Chairman Rockwell's working on.
You cannot understand a problem until you free yourself from the desire for an answer.
Okay. So many random people over here. Oh, they're all employees, that's why. Freaking people that work there. Am I right?
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Whoa, this place is so nice. Wow. Look how cool this place looks. Hi. High society cigarettes.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
Are you sure about that?
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
How's this?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Intimidate. Let me through right now. Your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
People like me never repeat themselves.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office.
Yeah, I must
I'm so sorry.
be, huh?
No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Sure. After I look at the rest of the place.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
Come in.
That scientist? The one clerks? Ooh, take a shut.
Yoink. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and the purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just gonna sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act and then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. I'm not quite sure, what that means for me. Oops. Hey, just do. Wow, this plant's really nice. Wow, I really like this plant. What kind of, what is this? A fucking, Bye. I'm big stressy boy. That's so fucking loud. Fuck. Jacob, thanks for the 20 months. Hi, Silva. What's the point of that? There must be something in here that I'm missing. Ammo. Oh. That's kind of pointless.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Good, we're in.
Great work.
See? So they just open the door. They don't give a fuck. Hey. What's up? Hi, how are ya? Oh. Wait, this is where I was... That's this door. Oh, I'm an idiot! Yeah, I don't know why it's so loud. I turned it down like a million times. It's still like insanely loud. I didn't see the thing. Yeah, I kind of just yoink everything. It's my cloak. Where does this go? Oh shit. Okay, so that brings us here. Okay, okay, no, that's don't know where I should be going. Oh, chat, I might be fucked.
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Do I have anything that restores it? I do not, do I? Okay. So if you found energy cancer, there should be a way to transfer the dimethyl sulfoxide into it.
Are we gonna get in trouble today?
Experiment details. Gonna save. Reducing the dimethyl sulfoxide concentration to 0% will result in the cancellation of the experiment and the loss of the associated data. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained. To repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. 100%. Max scared me. Wait, is that gonna kill all these people? We couldn't, like, release them? I mean, I didn't want him to keep going with the experiment. But I didn't want all these people to die either. That's why I saved beforehand. There wasn't a way to release them, so. I guess that's what it is. let's do this. I feel like this would be fun. Before we continue further with this main quest, I want to do this side quest. Because I have a feeling we're getting real close to endgame.
Spacer's Choice Zero G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
I'm afraid I can't come down.
Alright, how does this sound? Oh.
Hi, Cannoli. How are ya? Game's really good, dude. Really, really good.
Considering it, aren't you?
If you could just leave me back at the ship, I'm sure there's something I ought to be fixing now.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Okay. What's that supposed to mean?
No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. I got a feeling you'll know what to do. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And cause Josh is paying to see their logo
I'm big stressy boy!
1 year PogChamp.
Cannoli, thank you for the 1 year resub. Welcome back to Gamers Community. Hashtag Kaylee. Can someone have the chat, please? And thank you. Okay.
I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
I've seen this before. You got all these crates? We need at least twice as many and grungy, or as grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. Real space adventures have crates. The next time I see this set there, I better be loads and loads of fucking crates or you are fucking fired. That's mine. This is mine, this is mine. This is mine. All this is mine except for that. I don't want that. That's sealed. This is mine. This is mine. 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 Okay.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Which side is my good side?
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Remain stoically silent.
I see you haven't changed a bit, Steele. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Exude wordless fury. You ran like a coward then. You'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
I remember when I saw the preview of this, they played through this scene, but
There's my star. Walk and talk
they
with me.
killed everybody instead of like completing the scene. So that's what I like anticipated for.
That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
Wrapped it on shit acid.
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know
Anemic
about dialogue anyway?
fuckwits.
I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Really? How'd you botch it? The board reputation increase. Blech. But I got money for it. Does this elevator just bring me back down? I'm going to assume. Yeah.
Now why don't you grow up?
Ah, Kenna! Thank you for the raid. I guess that was it. Ooh, anything I can yoink? Thank you. I hope your stream went well. Yoink. Hello everyone from Kenna's stream. Hi, and Kaylee. Oh, that's just the elevator. Okay, yeah. Money? No. We're playing the Outer Worlds at the moment. I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer, but I have a feeling we're near end game. I don't want to complete the game today.
So,
I'm not ready.
time to use some care.
I am not ready to complete the game. Ugh. I want to try. At least I'm able to get through to Jesse, but you could try. So I think what I'm gonna do is like do some side stuff. Probably just do this quest and then log off for the evening. I'm actually really hungry.
Intruders will be.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Got your attention at least.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work.
Thanks. You can
A
thank my dad.
rundown
He's the one
battle
who picked it
barely
out, I
worked the
believe.
ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork
I
in
didn't say
your way.
stolen.
The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
Make your offer.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you.
Thank you for following.
You're in contact with Wells.
Thank you.
I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
I'm not gonna do that, but whatever. No, we're gonna go to the Groundbreaker. So we're gonna do a side quest.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright. Whee. 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 Just broke my ankle.
CNP board and baked beans. And you need to eat.
Oh yeah, I have a thing now that like lets me.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last ratchet on Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation
Like
requires
the one.
not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine.
Seems
so long as
legit.
I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss
Why
this
would you
like the
sleep in your
level-headed
car,
folks that we are.
Dom?
Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hey.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Duh.
But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What'd you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship. I swear.
Fair enough, Dom. Thing is like, if I fall asleep somewhere and I'm tired, I'm not getting up again until I'm no longer tired. Yeah, you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess
fucking
this part
sleep
up too,
anywhere if I'm
it
tired
means you'll
enough.
help
I don't
me.
give a shit.
I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Good going.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and Neria planned to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
He was replaced.
Well, law have mercy. That sure works in my favor. With Udom gone, I don't owe money to anyone on the board no more. You have my greatest gratitude for letting me know I am now debt-free.
Okay. So that's it?
Don't know.
It's like the first
One
quest
of the
we ever
orderlies
really
told me
got.
Jesse's out already? You really do work fast. Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Oh, I could have had her
But
work
we can
with me.
say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Hi, Maple. You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
I want cookies. What did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Let me think about it. Put this all into dialogue. Okay, so that's that. That was pretty short. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. We'll go to Phineas's lab or whatever.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
Oh yeah, I always go the wrong way. Eep! Almost fell off.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
The thing is like... the food for all those... Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of a collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Duh.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes two things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Found your chemicals.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I put them out of their misery.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony.
Oh, don't tell me that.
What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
The board is trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem.
Fuck the board. In the
I'll
butt.
tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost.
Phineas and the board are both extremists.
They've made exactly zero progress.
He wants to revive everyone who's been frozen already. But, like, there's already, like, not enough food and shit. Housing's gonna collapse unless we do something.
We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of
Is this the right choice?
I
I'm
don't
big
know much
stressy
about
boy!
drives, not
Hi
about
Mom,
physics
wanna see a
anyhow.
picture of me
I do
cosplaying
know
as a
the
girl?
Hope's
Mo
real
happy
massive.
29 months, you
How's our
pleb.
bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question,
Awesome,
my
thank
sharp-witted
you.
mechanic.
Yeah, I
you
do.
will use your own ship to power up the Hope's
Post it in
skip drive.
chat.
Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I
Thank
thought
you for the
intra-system
29 months, I
microjumps
do
were
appreciate
prohibited
it.
for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can
Alright,
start
sounds
reviving
good.
them immediately.
Wait, I've got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
People are gonna notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
clear, you know, skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk.
What do you
You'll
think,
be fine.
chat?
You'll be fine.
Seems like we don't have any other option. Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
We don't like the board either. We're certainly not siding with the board.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Want to talk about the Hope?
Certainly. How can I help? I won't wish you luck. What's on your... You absolutely should.
What? Got a plan of some sort.
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
You sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time.
Yeah, I just feel like this is
terminal to corrupt the tracking signal.
lesser
While the
of
board
two
busies
evils.
themselves
I don't
trying
know.
to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
I need like pros and cons lists.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Okay, chat. So I have a feeling this is endgame, or at least very close to it. So, I'm gonna call it here because I don't want to end the game tonight. Ugh. I wanna be like mentally and emotionally prepared for the game to end, and I'm not. So I'm not gonna let it end. Whew.